welcome here to Utah. From Los Angeles. I'm from Los Angeles too.
Great.
But as you come here, do you have a mission?
I have only one mission in life and as a priest, to bring the people closer to God.
What do you do when you're not, shall we say, in the pulpit? What do you like to do?
I live a common life, a normal life. I have time for myself, to relax. I do my work like any people going to the office. I do my ministry, visiting parishes, communities, and I have some moments of quiet for myself as well. And so it's a normal life.
Do you go fishing?
Fishing before, I used to go fishing before. I used
ski?
to go hunting before.
Hunting, okay.
Skiing is not my cup of tea.
Okay.
Well, snow skiing, water skiing, I need to put my feet on the ground stable.
Okay.
So I tried it several times, but my cup of tea is a different kind of sports. I played basketball before, tennis, and golf. Golf is my passion, really, actually.
Fabulous golf courses here and very inexpensive.
I heard it is a heaven for golf.
Compared to Los Angeles, it truly is.
Now I felt blessed.
Yes, yes, you are. I think we're kind of divided as a population. We were talking about this a little bit. Some people in the current political climate, if you will, might live in fear. I'm talking about maybe women and Muslims and LGBT community. Do you have something to say about that?
Our mission as a church is to give a sense of hope to all people. In the midst of division, fragmentation, and differentiation, we always pursue unity and harmony in the midst of diversity. We recognize the differences in the expression of faith, in the way of thinking, and the way of doing things. But that is not very essential. What is important is to find some common grounds, the commonalities by which we can work together, live together, and enjoy life together. And so that is our mission, to build a kingdom, a community of love, of peace, and harmony. And it begins by respecting each other and seeing the same dignity that you have in every person that you meet, whether they are Muslim, whether they are Chinese, whether they are Japanese, whether they are Americans or Asians.
Have you noticed a difference between, or have you been told of a difference between the culture or cultures of Los Angeles or the Philippines,
yes,
or the various places you've been, and Utah? Because I have. Have you noticed any difference, or have you been told?
All I can say is that wherever you go in America,
okay,
you see people of different cultures. Whether you're in New York, whether you're in LA, whether you're in Salt Lake City, you live in a world of diversity. Because that is what America is all about. America is a nation and a land of immigrants. We tend to forget that. And that is the operating principle in the spirit of this nation, to welcome. Look at the Statue of Liberty, what it stands for, liberty. To welcome people of battered soul, of tired bodies, to provide them a land of opportunity where they can enjoy life and prosperity.
You sound a little like Pope Francis when you talk that way.
Well,
would you?
Thank you so much. I love you more than ever before. That is a wonderful compliment for a priest, because I idolize our Holy Father, Pope Francis, because he brings the church to where it should be, to the people.
He seems to be, and I was told this by another priest, he seems to be, rather than demanding, more listening than demanding.
I think that is a sign of wisdom. God gave us only one tongue. God gave us 2 ears. So you have to listen more and speak less.
Not bad. Twice as much listening as talking. I've not heard that before. Not bad. I like that.
That's the sign of God's wisdom. He knows better, So listen more and speak less.
Would you consider yourself a liberal, a conservative?
In a world of division now and fragmentation, I don't want to add into that labeling program. I don't think I consider myself as liberal, whether I'm conservative or what kind of name. I think we should avoid this kind of distinctions in order to create a harmonious relationship and an environment of harmony among peoples. We know that we are different in so many ways. Why focus on our differences?
Well, the Catholic Church has apparently focused on differences sometimes. And so I might ask, who is welcome here? Divorced people, LGBT people, those who favor a woman's right to choose. Who's welcome here?
I think the church is welcoming. In fact, if there is one church that welcomes everybody, it is the Catholic Church. We give every person the same kind of dignity and respect, even though they're different.
History might not get everyone to agree with that, but that's history.
Well, people, thank God we're living in America. You know, it's a land of freedom. You can express your positions and your belief, you know. But what is true is that we have a tradition that we own, that we live, you know. People could perceive it differently, you know, and we have convictions also and truths to uphold. You know, sometimes it disagrees with people's ideologies and thinking and philosophies, you know. But does it make us distinct? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. You know, some people make the distinction, you know. But as I've said, I won't concentrate more on what differentiates us. I would rather concentrate more on what we can do and live together in peace and harmony.
Pope Francis did not wash the feet of priests. He washed the feet of an atheist, Muslim, women, prisoners. What do you take from that symbol?
That is what our mission is. That is not the mission of the Catholic Church. This is the mission of every person in this earth. That is the kind of life that everyone should have. You know, to recognize that you are precious, whoever you are, whether you're LGBT, whether you're a Muslim, whether you are incarcerated, whether you're an illegal immigrant or undocumented, you know, you see more than those distinctions and labels. You see and look into the eye of the person, and you see something like you. You know, we are all God's image, God's creation. You know, maybe different kind of skin, different kind of color, of different accent, you know, different status in life, but we have the same blood that runs in our body. It's not white, it's not black, it's not yellow, it's red.
The guy who you succeed, Bishop Wester, some would consider him a beloved bishop for a long time here in Utah. Have you had a chance to talk to him about what it might be like coming here from Utah?
I did.
Or from Los Angeles, I should say.
I did briefly, actually. I must confess that out of my inquisitiveness and curiosity, and I asked him, John, what do you think? How am I going? And wonderful wisdom of John, he said, Oscar, there are beautiful people. You will be fine with them. You will be happy there.
You will, you know. You really will. I think he misses us. I really do.
You know, and it's my hope and prayer. You know, happiness is something that is quite very, very simple in my life. Happiness is not what is there around me. Happiness is right here in my heart. So that wherever I go, I feel happy. I feel happy. I have the joy of God's love in me. And that is my secret. This is my secret. You can send me back to the Philippines, I will be happy there. Bring me to Louisiana, I will be happy there. Go bring me back to New Jersey, I'm happy. Live in Los Angeles, I will be happy. Now in Utah, it's the same perspective in life. It never varies. It never changes. It's what is in your heart.
Bishop Solis, welcome here. It's a pleasure to have you. Enjoy yourself.
My pleasure as well. My pleasure as well. And thank you for your hospitality.
We'll play golf sometime.
Oh, wonderful. The greatest news I ever had today.
We're in.
4.
Yeah.